Are you struggling with Internet Explorer 11, throwing errors when trying to create a file object from a byte array in Angular 2? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into this frustrating issue and finding a solution together. I totally understand how annoying it can be when your code works perfectly in Chrome and Firefox, but then you hit a wall with Internet Explorer. It can feel like you're stuck in a time warp. You're definitely not the only one facing this challenge. Let's take a closer look at the specific issue at hand. One user recently asked, "Why is Internet Explorer 11 throwing an error when I try to create a file object from a byte array?" They shared their code snippet, which works fine in other browsers but fails in IE 11. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So, what could be causing this error in Internet Explorer 11? The error message states that object doesn't support this action. This typically indicates that IE 11 does not fully support the file constructor or the way you're trying to create the file object. Let's break it down step by step. And stick around. I have a crucial workaround at the end that will help you get your code running smoothly in Internet Explorer 11. To address the issue with Internet Explorer 11, the user should first ensure that the byte array conversion is compatible with IE. This can be done by checking the implementation of the base64 to bytes function. Next, the user should verify that the file constructor is supported in Internet Explorer 11. If it is not, they may need to create a blob object instead. After ensuring compatibility, the user should modify the code to create a blob object and then use it to create a file object if necessary. Finally, the user should test the updated code in Internet Explorer 11 to confirm that the error no longer occurs. This will ensure that the solution works across all browsers. Fun fact: Internet Explorer 11 was released in 2013, and it still has quirks that can drive developers crazy. But don't worry, we're here to tackle them together. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution for the issue in Internet Explorer 11 involves a workaround since IE does not support the file API constructor. The user suggests first converting the base64 data to bytes. Then, they attempt to create a file using the file constructor. If that fails, they catch the error and instead create a blob from the base64 data, converting it to a file using a custom method. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests creating a file using a different method. Instead of using the file constructor, they recommend using object.assign with a blob. This approach allows you to create a file object from the byte array without encountering the error in IE 11. Here's the workaround I promised. Always check for feature support before using modern JavaScript features. This habit can save you from a lot of headaches when dealing with older browsers. And there you have it. With these adjustments, your code should now work seamlessly in Internet Explorer 11. Remember, checking for compatibility is key. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and don't miss our next video where we tackle more browser compatibility issues.